But you know, I'm just so lucky because at the end of the day, like, she accepted me for who I was. Yeah, I know. And obviously, like, she just ended up with like an anal tear.
Bruh.
So hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I have my friend Samantha, aka Sam. Just call her Sam.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're doing a get ready with us. It's like basically a natural everyday type of makeup, and we're going to be talking about some topics. As I said before, I am introducing new content to my channel, not the boring shit. I mean, not the boring stuff.
Girl, you know about this.
Okay, makeup isn't boring, hair isn't boring.
No.
But obviously, you know, we kind of have to like
life
switch up.
factors, like things about life, you know, things that we have to deal with on a daily basis.
Relatable content, guys, you know what I mean?
And she knows, trust me. And by the way, before anyone says, I have busted my finger in a car door, so I know it looks like E.T. Cuss me out, you won't, but
go take E.T.
Go home.
Go home. Yeah.
You got a banter on yourself, and yeah, but yeah, just before anyone says it, before I do.
Yeah, what's on her hand? She locked her finger in the car. That must be painful. But yes, guys, she's already started without me. We're gonna start with our makeup, and we're gonna get into mad topic. I'm like so intrigued. Oh my god, look at my hair. I am so intrigued, yeah, to find out about your life and about the madness that you've been doing, yeah.
We've all had a beautiful struggle called life, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen?
I know, but yeah, she's putting on her primer, so I'm just gonna start by putting on mine as well.
Yeah.
So let's get into this video. So, babe, your mad life.
I think everyone has had a mad life, innit, boo?
I know. So basically, Sam was on BBC News, and they were talking about, what were they talking about, babe?
Basically modern day slavery in the UK. Technically, I was what we know as being human trafficked in the world. So, yeah. And the thing is as well, more than anything, is that what it is with human trafficking is that a lot of people don't want to talk about it. And a lot of people don't think it happens in the first world. And there is a lot of people out there that won't talk. So I kind of realised that I had to be a voice to the voiceless, and I'm not gonna lie, Sean, like I was breaking it.
You was breaking it?
Yeah, babe.
I can imagine, babe, because when I was watching it, yeah, you said that you was like, you were groomed from a young age, then it was into prostitution, and then you went into doing porn.
Yeah, babe. So obviously, like, the thing is with what I've found about me wanting to express my story more than ever is that I feel that everyone has something that they don't want to share about their life, and it's easy to throw bricks from a glass house, you know, at glass houses. And unfortunately, yeah, I am, as what society would say is statistic, but what I think, babe, is that I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor.
Okay.
And what happened was there was a girl considerably older than me when I was a lady, when I was 16, and she was meant to be my best friend. So she basically, when I was at college doing psychology and sociology, just minding my own business, and then yeah, I met this girl, thought she was a stripper. And I don't judge anyone, by the way, I judge no one, because why should you? We all have our own lives, and we all get to choose, we all got our own yellow brick road that we've got to walk down. And basically, as I was growing up through my teens, 16, she was introducing me to a lifestyle I never knew about. So
what lifestyle was that, babe?
Champagne, cocaine, and robbers.
Bruh.
You know, I remember we was in a club, and there was a guy that got in the back, and he ended up like being shot, and he got in the back of the car. We had to take him to the frigging, we had to take him to the hospital, and you know, me being 16 and 17, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But I trusted her, she was my best friend, you know, and I just thought, right, okay, this is normal, and you know, like whatever kind of thing. But yeah, so by the time I ended up being 17, she then introduced me to prostitution. And she, I know, you couldn't make this shit up if you tried. And then she introduced me into the adult industry. And
so she introduced you to prostitution first?
Yeah,
so you literally had to like sleep with guys, somebody. Did she take like a percentage, or she like
this is the weirdest thing, I actually don't know. I just always remember she would pass over the money. So I would get the money, but at the same time it would always be, you know, to schoolgirls. That's what would be promoted as, and we would...
Schoolgirls?
Yeah, babe, and we would be doing what we would be doing.
And like, how many times a week did you have to like do this, babe?
Do you know what, babe? Like, I genuinely just remember realising about the money, and I was still going to college at the time, and then when I realised about how much money I could make, that's when I was like, right, when I'm 18, that's it, I'm going in the adult industry. And it was odd jobs here and there, but then it did turn into a career. And I'm not gonna lie.
So you're a professional porn star.
Oh, yeah, I would say that I was. And
I am living every guy's fantasy right now. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, it ends up going full circle, you know, as they say, it's a circle of life.
So with the whole prostitution thing, was you happy like doing it, or was you, how did you feel?
So at first, you know, I thought I was with my friends, so it just began, it ended up being, I guess, normal. And, you know, I just ended up thinking, oh, this is just another way to earn money. And I kind of was like, you know, fuck the world and let's get high kind of thing.
So, whilst you're doing the prostitution, was you taking drugs too?
When I got into the, well, I mean, she gave me my first drugs when I was like young anyway. Do you know what I mean? When I was partying with her.
She's not a good friend. Those are the types of friends you need to stay away from, guys. And anyone that brings you into stuff like that.
Exactly, babe. And this is the thing about grooming. Like, they make out that they are your friend. So it's like, why would you know any different?
Exactly.
You know? So yeah, basically adult industry, you know, for 3 years, ended up being in there. And then, ironically, the same girl that groomed me introduced me to a man when I was 21, and he human trafficked me for 3 very long, dark years.
Did he, like, you know, with human trafficking, like, all I hear is, like, they abuse the girls a lot, like, they, even physically. Did that happen to you?
Yeah, babe, like, honestly, like, and the thing is that this is why I'm saying, like, people don't want to talk about this, and this is why I genuinely feel like I'm a voice to the voiceless, because at the end of the day, like, there's so many people out there that can't speak, and there's 2 million kids that go missing every single year to this. And there's a process, so people who go through domestic violence will know this, that what people do is they isolate you, you know, they then, first they befriend you, then they isolate you, then they break you down mentally and then physically, like so. Obviously when I met this man, he acted like he was my best friend.
As well as the woman.
Oh God, yeah, and she was there as well, and I'm not gonna lie, like she was getting things happen to her, but he sold us a false dream. And I remember speaking to her when, you know, obviously we went to court and everything, and she was like, I sold you the dream.
What did you go to court for?
Because obviously he's got sent down now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
good riddance. Hope you rot in jail.
Karma is a bitch.
And be someone's bitch, have one of them men say, hold my pocket.
This is why I have faith in something that's so much bigger than me, because it's like, at the end of the day, people will get what's coming to them, karma,
exactly.
You know.
Exactly. So how did he get sent down?
So it was at a court case, so we got sent down. There was quite a lot of girls that come forward, and yeah,
What about the woman?
Oh no, this is how I know, babe, that she basically told me that she'd sold me a dream, yeah, and then she wouldn't even come to court. She wouldn't even come to court to defend and know that this was wrong. So she was more bothered that she wanted to move to America, so she didn't want anything like this on her name.
Oh wow. So is this before you went into the adult entertainment industry?
No, so basically it was grooming, adult industry, trafficked.
Okay, let's go back then. So you went into the grooming thing, then they tried to make you become a prostitute, so where you had to like do stuff with guys for money, and then she would get the money and then give it to you. And was you getting a lot of money from it?
From what I remember, it was a lot more than what I was working at minimum wage.
Oh wow.
So, but yeah, basically there was a lot more money around, let's just say that. So that's kind of probably what was like, you know, sometimes we do, you know, wrong in our lives, and I chose a wrong route of money, thinking that it was okay to do what I was doing.
And then when you went into like the whole porn star bit, was that even more money?
Yeah, I ended up seeing the world. I was on billboards in Australia, I won awards. You know, a very much lifestyle that people would probably dream of, but at the end of the day, I was taking a lot of drugs and I was not happy, like, honestly.
You didn't like, because I know a lot of porn stars always like, yeah, I love this life, so you was not happy?
I can genuinely say, looking back and actually knowing what happiness is now, no. was willing, but I think what I was covering a lot up by thinking, oh yeah, let's buy these nice things to make me feel better, you know, kind of thing. So that's how it kind of worked out in the end. I was ending up buying things like, you know, you do Louboutins and nice Fendi bags.
So what was it like on the set then, babe? Like when you had to like get set up for these like scenes, like, because like nobody really knows like what happens behind you know, porn and stuff like that. Like, do you meet the guys at hand first? Have you guys like met one and thought you're an absolute dick, and then oh my god, I'm gonna have to fake this? I mean, I had to sit there just be like, oh yes,
you know,
like that.
For me, I can only talk from my personal experience, yeah. So with my personal experience, there was a lot of, it's very technical, do you know what I mean? Like, it's very much, there's a thing that you have to do. Oh, can I smell that? Oh, good.
Girl, this is too dark for you.
Oh, for the thing,
for the bronzer, you got one.
Okay.
You're trying to use my bronzer, you see my colour, yeah?
How could you blame me? Look at her. I wanted to just be like, can you help
Girl.
me? Like, I know, right, okay, which one? This one. See, she's teaching me, guys. She's teaching me, you know.
These black bronzer pan for your face.
I can't.
Melanin is real,
so yeah, basically what it is that it's very fake. Do you know what I mean? That what you do in real life is not what you do, and this is another thing. Like obviously, like when a lot of people are seeing this, they're seeing this and they're thinking, oh, you know, these young boys that are basically near enough addicted to porn now because of the way that the industry's gone.
Yeah.
They're thinking that this is normal, like the way that they are, and I'm just like, it couldn't be anything less. Do you know what I mean? You know, we all probably people are doing get a bit freaky and fruity out there. And fair dues to him, you know, I don't judge anyone. If you want to dress up like a dog and bark down the road, good on you.
Don't tell me you have to dress up like a dog.
No, I did not.
What is your worst porn story? Like, what's the worst, like, thing that you could recount? Like...
Oh, I just thought one. Okay, so this wasn't me. So basically, there is certain things that happen in the industry, and one of them is anal. I'm not a big anal fan, but whoever is. Like, and basically, this poor girl, like, oh, I feel sorry for her, right? Because basically, like, when she was there, there was like 4 guys that were waiting to, you know, because it was that kind of scene.
Like a gangbang.
Yeah, babe, and then obviously, like, she just ended up with, like, an anal tear, like, after, like, because...
Was she bleeding loads?
I didn't see no blood, I just know that she had to run off set. I didn't personally see the blood, I just know that she couldn't carry on with it, and, like, when that kind of scared the crap out of me, do you know what I mean, like... And then that's when I was kind of like, okay, I don't think that I want to, like, it's not that I thought, oh, I didn't want to do this, I just kind of thought, oh, I don't want to do them kind of scenes, do you know what I mean? So I didn't want to do anything with any gangbangs and stuff like that kind of thing, so, yeah, it was, but just to think though, babe, that, like, a girl has to have that happen, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why money can be evil. I mean, I believe that the lack of money is evil, not money, because you can do so much good with money, but whereas the lack of money can be evil, and that is why sometimes things like that happen.
Bloody hell.
Oh no, babe. Oh god, it's
she didn't even get it from having a poo, like,
oh
bloody god. Bloody hell. Did she get it stitched up back up?
Yeah, babe, and that's the thing.
So she can make her bum tighter again.
I don't know about making her bum tighter, babe, but like, I just kept thinking, like...
Is she continuing, is she still doing porn then?
I don't actually know, babe. Like, I think she might have done, I'm not gonna lie. Like, because that was apparently, that when I found out, that's apparently a common thing that happens. So
it didn't happen to you, did it?
No. No.
Because I don't want you to be pooing yourself when we're going
oh my god, I want you to be like sneeze and shit. Like,
I'm not carrying that piece.
You would do the damn thing. No, I'm joking. No.
Yeah, we had to finish our eyebrows off camera, guys, because you know how long bloody eyebrows take. But yeah, so like after all that, so I'm like so sorry about that whole grooming thing. Like, I hope that girl's still about, because Me and her, if I ever saw her,
I
terrible.
know,
It's like a 50 Shades of Grey, but even like a real life one, there's no sparkles. It's terrible. And at least he married the girl and pregnant
I got
her.
some fucking money, bruv. Like, you know,
know what I
I
mean?
literally had like $250,000 took off me, like, from the whole process.
$250,000. You know, we could be living large right now.
We're still gonna be living, but that's gonna be good money. He can keep his money because he's inside now, not dropping the soap.
Literally, it's like exploiting, extortion, and all that.
And this happens to kids, so this is the thing, like, and this is why it's important that I do this, because it's not even about me anymore. And people can have their say on whatever they want, you know. But at the end of the day, like, this is what it's about now.
So how did you like get out of everything?
I was lucky enough to find my partner, and what it was with my partner is that...
She's very lovely, by the way. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's a girl.
Dropping in a bomb there.
Sorry. She's so nice.
She is amazing, and the thing is that when these traffickers, they know that someone will go to the police, they know that there's no choice but to let you go.
Oh, so did your partner say that they're gonna like...
Well, no, but he knew, because basically I started asking questions like, why am I giving you money? Like, you know, who you protecting me from? Because that was always it. I'm protecting you, you know, I need to look after you. You need to pay me money to make sure that no one hurts you. And really the person that I needed to protect it from the most was him.
Okay, so how did your girlfriend like react finding out all this stuff about you? Was she still doing it when you met her?
Yeah, and you know what, babe, like, I'm so fucking lucky. Like, I don't know why I put mascara on because I don't want to cry. But you know, I'm just so lucky because at the end of the day, like, she accepted me for who I was. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Her girlfriend is literally the most nicest person in the entire world.
Honestly, like, she's got such a good heart, and she never judged me once, and she just seen someone that was broken and someone that needed help, and that's exactly what she did. And you know, she didn't judge me. All she wanted to do was help me, and she could see it from an outsider's perspective, and she was the first person that kind of made me understand what was going on was wrong, because before that I didn't know. I thought everything was normal, you know. So
how long did it take, like, after you met her?
Oh yeah, I think it was like a month, if that, a couple of weeks, maybe. Yeah,
straight on it. She was like, no more.
Literally, babe, she was on it, and I'm so grateful for that, like, you know, because without that I don't know where I'd be today, do you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I started to realise that, then obviously I had massive post-traumatic stress disorder, ended up, you know, I say depressed, but obviously I think through any kind of trauma in life you'll end up with some kind of mental health and mental illness.
Yep, I understand that fully.
And I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that, because at the end of the day that's what happens. We end up going through trauma in life, and I repressed a lot of stuff. And yeah, and then I realised that, I mean, after the court case and after realising that I did a lot of personal development, I did a lot of work on myself, I realised what I wanted to do, and that was then to raise awareness and to help people with their mental well-being, so that I could change people's perception to understand that we aren't victims of this world, we're survivors.
Mind you.
Yeah. And whatever we've been through has been put there by a higher power, God, the source, whatever you choose to believe in, to make sure that you understand that that was your Wicked Witch of the West, and you were always going to get back to Kansas. And what the most important thing is, Shan, is that we get better, not bitter.
Exactly. Oh, yes! Listen!
Heat!
What?
What the
Tell them again! Tell them!
And this is where the whole non-judgment comes from on my behalf, because, you know, I could easily be like, oh, you know, fuck that man, go to hell. And a lot of people would think that, but I forgive him.
Yeah, for yourself.
Because what's that going to help? Like,
exactly.
You know, what's that going to do, babe? Like, you know, that's never going to change him as a person. My little girl's coming out, yeah. That's never going to change him as a person. And all I know is that in order to heal in life, we have to forgive. And that's why now I help people to make sure that they can become the best version of themselves. And by controlling this thing that's in between our ears, because it's a muscle, and we can...
Is that our brain, yeah?
Yeah, baby. Not your earlobes.
Not your earlobes, not your nose, your eye, your brain.
Literally, and that's what it's about. It's about realising that through our pain, we can put purpose to that and help others, you know. And that's basically why I'm here today, because one of my first videos that I am going to release is about why it's important to forgive and how to forgive. Go on, give me a little touch of a notebook.
Well, that is a really good thing, because like when I was going through like my whole depressive state, like with my breakup, like for me, even though it was on social media and stuff like that, that was never the problem for me. For me, it was the person and their destructive ways, and it was bringing me down. So then like I felt like everything positive that I gave out,
it would get through back in.
Not even that I gave out to help that person to become better. They just didn't want it. Yeah. And then they'll try and ruin me in the process because they didn't know what they wanted to do with themselves, and obviously they regretted certain things that they've done, but they kind of went away like they just went away like scot-free, and it took me a while to get over that. Like people was like, oh, you're probably still upset about your partner. I'm like, nah, I'm glad he's gone because the toxicness is gone. Yeah, baby, but what was left for me was like the aftermath of everything. So I went into that depression mode thinking all that I worked for, everything, just went. And I'm like so glad that I did put out positivity, and that's why God still kind of like blessed me. But I literally was at that point where I was like full on depression mode. I didn't want to do videos anymore. I just couldn't be bothered, because I just felt like everybody in this world is just full of shit, and no matter how much of a good person you are, no matter how like people big your heart is, they'll always still shit on you. There's people even online that are happy and like, she hated herself. I'm like, nah. Oh my God. Like, they always say love don't see colour. I see colour, but I see the person first.
Yeah, baby, and that's the thing. Like, my business is called Diamond You, yeah. And what I say is that the reason that we've all been through so much pressure in life is because we are diamonds, and that is all that was happening to you, boo. Is that you were having this pressure, this weight of the world crushed on your shoulders, to the point of where you literally was like, God will take you places, yeah, where you think you can't handle, but you have never been given anything that you can't handle, and neither of you.
Bro, God really did put a lot on our shoulders. You see all these other people just coasting by, welcome to my channel, my life's perfect, my family's rich, I get all this stuff, I'm great, all the little trouble that I have in my life is that my car broke down. I'm like, shit, then your life is easy.
And they're lying as well, babe, because they got something, you know, they got something underneath here, and this is why I feel like it's so nice to come on here with you, because it's so important that people realise that we all go through shit. Like, we all go through it. Like, so what's any different from my pain to yours? And what the most important thing is that we help others we rise by lifting others, basically. That's exactly what it's about. And your experience. Ooh, let me choose something.
Girl, get a lippy. Get her lippy. We could even do the same. I think this will be very universal for both.
Yeah,
should we try the same?
I will have that.
Yeah, and also about forgiveness. That's why my whole point coming from your forgiveness and all that relationship stuff was basically to forgive others, because then it helps you, because you don't want to be bitter. Yeah, babe. You know what I mean? Like, if I saw that person now, I probably wouldn't say anything to them, but I just smile and just like just show that like I'm not bitter, I'm happy, I moved on from it, I've forgiven you, and I've forgiven myself, or even I'm just forgiving myself. Like, you have to forgive yourself.
Yeah, because you've accepted that kind of behaviour in your life, and that's why I promote self-worth, self-respect, self-love, because it's not selfish to have self-care, babe, and put yourself first. And I feel like sometimes we're told, you know, don't be selfish, don't think about you, don't put yourself first, but you have to, because how can you teach someone to love themselves if you don't love yourself first?
Can I get an amen? RuPaul.
Hey. It's hard, babe. And it's real talk, and you know, this hopefully is going to resonate with a lot of people out there. Resonate?
You resonate. What's the other word? Resonate, and it's going to inspire a lot of people.
Yeah, just to realise.
And it's good to like hear like someone's life in a different aspect. Like, you don't really get this much on social media, on YouTube. No, I know. So it's good to actually like bring you guys something that's just like
bit of context.
You know what I mean? Like, what other person channel have you heard this? Hey?
To bring you the best, you know.
Listen, but I have really interesting friends. I meet really interesting people, and then she says she doesn't judge either. I don't judge people, gender, race, all type of stuff. I just love people. Sexuality.
Like, we are shit and it stinks. Come on, man. Like,
right?
Like 2018 now. We got to accept people for who they are, and if you ain't hurting anyone, let's live, love, and pray exactly how we want to.
And you look so beautiful.
Yeah, because I got you to
Hey. But yeah, guys, please follow. Oh, she looks so beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, babe.
Yes,
I need to look at these pretty baby hairs.
Oh, girl, trust me. My hair at the back is mash up as well. But we got ready and we look good. And this was in less than 25 minutes. And we did a bang up job. But yes, guys, thank you so much for actually watching our Get Ready with us. People always say do collabs with YouTubers, but I rather use not real people. YouTubers are real people, but like real people in the world that are making a difference that I can relate to, and like that starts with my friends. It starts with the people around me.
They reflect you, who you are.
Exactly.
So get them toxic people out of there.
Exactly.
Throw them out like the rotten piece of fruit. Don't let them hang on to you.
Exactly. She's been through a lot. I've been through a lot. We've come out on the other side trying to spread positivity and do good things. And she's doing that bit on BBC. Like, you know, she's gonna help me with like a 4-week confidence plan. Yes. Because even though I'm on here,
with a little review of review of that thing there.
Exactly. Even though I'm on here, it doesn't mean that I'm the most confident person ever. There's a lot that's happened in my life that I still have to deal with. She understands it and she's helping people. So I'd appreciate it if you show the support and make sure you follow her channel and you follow her page, and you just see how bosses are rolling, how girls are doing in 2018, and this
rise by lifting others, baby.
Exactly, very inspiring. Thank you so much for coming on. I love you, dude. By the way, Sam's girlfriend, she's mine now.